Good morning, Turtle Club. It is, well, it's just about 10 minutes till 7 on this Friday morning, and we're going to get started today with our social distancing that's in no way stream. My name is Mag Synchro with Convertible Turtle Gaming, and we are going to be playing Animal Crossing today. The only way that we do it on Fridays, guys, is anyone who pops up in our stream who's friends with us on Switch is allowed to visit. Hey, Hawk, how's it going, man? Today's announcements, we got a visitor staying on our campsite, so that's cool. I don't know if people can. Hey, Jim, how's it going? I don't know if people are able to visit our our camper at the campsite and like pick them up or not. That's like a curiosity I have. Oh man, I have like. Okay, well I'm not ready for guests right now. That's for certain. One second, guys. So after Wednesday's stream, life got really busy. Doing good, Jim. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Um, and so life got busy, and the things that I wanted to spend time with, I wasn't able to do. I wasn't able to do stuff like that. You think they can? Well, that's cool. I would like to think that they can. So we have, wow, okay. Well, we were getting on early so we could possibly open the gates early and sort of go over a few ground rules, but we need to do some like juggling real quick. Holy snikes! I didn't realize I still had all that over there. I got on my main tune like 7 minutes ago and just dropped all this off for this particular tune. So let's start off by picking up our bat. Only if they have a free slot available. Okay, well that's good to know because our campsite has a visitor. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I thought I hadn't paid him off yet. Um, what should I do about my home? They got a free slot available. All right, we're gonna expand. Yeah, and 348 bells. Yes, let's do it. Yeah, I'd forgotten I'd already done that last week. Oh man. Okay. Once per day, we get stuffs. We're gonna redeem our Nook miles. We're gonna go with ultimate pocket stuffing because we need the space. And guys, I do apologize if I sniffle a lot today. I had some Korean spicy udon. It's either by Wong or Wang as far as the brand names is concerned. Either Wang Korea or Wong Korea. I put a picture of it in Discord. I eat a lot of spicy stuff. I am not one of those individuals that shies away from it when I'm in the mood for it. I don't eat things that are super hot for the sake of them being super hot. I do like, things that have like scallions, garlics, peppers for the flavor. Like there's a jalapeno flavored energy drink. Love that stuff. And I got to admit, we're gonna deposit 150K here. So we got some spending money when all the stores open in about an hour. You can expect to be filthy rich. Oh, that's cool. I don't think this is a good villager, but I don't know who's good and who's not. And what do we have here? Oh, we got a rusted part. We'll claim that. And these shirts we'll just leave for Digrat on her character. All right, so we did what we kind of sort of maybe came in here to do. And so we're going to switch over to our main character right now so we can grab that stuff. We're hoping to open the gates at like 7:15, 7:20. So we're still doing really good as far as our schedule is going. And today, guys, is when we put a Dodo code out there for anyone who's friends with us on Switch. And those people, as they come in, they can ask for the Dodo code and pop over. and kind of visit our island and have a good time on it. Now, one thing we did do though is we did sort of read a couple of guides on on how to force rocks to go to a certain place. And we have a layout that we've got for our rocks, and we're going to go over a little bit today about how that all happens because it is going to change a few things. One, while we're doing this rock thing, um, and I know this is kind of short notice, so apologizing for that, Jim and Mohawk and Norman and Eric and Dogai and everyone else who likes to come over here and play Animal Crossing with us. Um, for hey, we have Sahara today. Cool. That'll be real fun a little bit too. But it's going to require us to not have anything happen to our island for about a week. So, to that end, we're going to be playing something else next week in the mornings. I'm pretty sure we're going to be going back to Sword and Shield. Oh, check out the Gulliver wig that we got, guys. It's a samurai wig. Oh, there's a dig spot we need to remember. All right. We'll pick all this up. This is just a real quick come in, swap stuff out, get off, and go back. But yeah, the villager we have on our island he's a mouse that's a jock. And I didn't recognize him, but I don't recognize a lot of animals. Now, Digrat played the snot out of Pocket Camp, and still does. Like anytime she opens up Pocket Camp, it consumes her for about 3 or 4 hours. And so she recognizes a lot of people. So that's not to say that she wouldn't recognize it, just that I don't. But yeah, the so sidetrack shiny object syndrome, shifting conversations without a clutch turtle club. We managed to eat that hot and spicy udon stuff, but it took us about 30 minutes. Our lips got a little numb, and that's where I kind of usually draw the line with tasty spicy food and like I call it violent spicy food. If food is just meant to hurt you, it's not really meant to be eaten. Now, keep in mind, I grew up with habanero peppers in the backyard, with little Thai chilies in the backyard. Again, I'm not a stranger to food that is spicy and has what is this? This is a desert outfit and a Dodo Airlines eye mask. We're gonna go and drop these off real quick. But yeah, this stuff took a bit to eat. I don't want to say I was disappointed because I wasn't disappointed. It was nourishing, and the bits that I was able to just enjoy were tasty, but it was in that excessive spice area. All right, let's go ahead and drop these here. But it definitely did clear out my sinuses, and occasionally you'll hear me, unfortunately, making sniffling, snotty noises. So that's not because I'm sick. It's not because of allergies for once. It's because my nose is running from just this excessive spicy food that we ate. All right, so we're just about there. 7 o'clock has hit us. Plenty inventory space. Oh, and our iPad just took a swan dive. Okay, it's no bueno. Boom, boom, boom. So guys, here's the new rule. It's a very easy rule. Don't pick any flowers, don't pick any weeds, don't pick up any fruit. And I know that's going to be pretty, wait, what? So that's one of the reasons also we probably won't be streaming while we're trying to do this rock garden thing. And that's just so people don't have to worry about breaking the rules because they weren't aware of it or because of any other number of rules statements made. It's raining, so that means we don't have to water our flowers, which is super awesome. So all we have to do far as choring goes then is we have to find us a rock to get money out of. And a shovel spot, which it was actually at the fruit garden was where the shovel spot was. So let's go over there. And we gotta build our ramp also. That's the last thing we gotta do. Okay. So let's do this. 10K, 10K. Let's learn this. A peach surprise box. Bertha was making peach surprise boxes the other night, and she might be still making peach surprise boxes. Actually, I think it was actually earlier this morning she was doing it. So I am working as quickly as I can, Turtle Club, to get everything that I gotta do before we open the gates open. So the last thing to go over as far as info and stuff is, of course, the little guide that we found about rock gardens and rock forcing and rock. All right. Oh, and hedges. We won't be putting down any hedges, I don't think. Well, we might be putting down some hedges. Maybe? I don't know. Try not to run through our own flowers. Alright, and let's go bury our tree over here because we won't be able to... Alright, that's the Imperial fence, that's the hedge fence. Where's the money tree? There's the money tree. And we'll go over here and grab one hedge fence. We'll drop these hedge fences because they'll be for later, and we will drop this Imperial fence because it too will be for later. Hey DB Master, hope you're having a good day today. Yeah guys, so next week we'll be going back to Pokemon for a week because of the rock garden thing that we're going to be doing on this. So, let's see, that's everything I think for what we need to do. I was pretty certain. Everything there. And our town is going to... You got, while you ordered this Wednesday, wrong amiibo character. Oh my gosh. That's no bueno. That is seriously no bueno. It's kind of a big bummer. A deer scare, a pear umbrella, and a basket pack. I think the pear umbrella and the deer scare this character does not know. Alright. That's unfortunate. Oh, we already know that one? Okay, so that's fine. Alright, so... That is the very last thing I gotta do before these gates open, is get my ramp and my orders in. So we're gonna get our order in, and we're still, we're still trying to get everything done here until before 7:20, guys. So I feel like we're making some pretty good garbage bin. Is that what we got? All right, cool. We're going to place the order as the garbage bin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 5 items per customer per day. All right, so at least I got 5 coming. So that's all we wanted there. 16 plus million in the ABD ready to go. Oh my gosh, Hawk. Nice. Hey, Victoria! We haven't posted the code yet. We're about to post the code just a few seconds. First sold the link instead of Mifa, but it still says it's her on the code bar. Wait. What? Okay, so we can't place the... Alright. This is one of the things that I keep forgetting about Animal Crossing, guys. And it's one of the reasons why we aren't playing on this tune as much. Because we made our private account the main account. We have to remember that there's some things we can't do on this dude. Okay, DB Master, so if I'm understanding correctly, it's weird, yeah. Um, so they sent you the wrong item? Keep in mind, in about 2.5 hours I go to bed, and I'm old, so brain doesn't work as way it should always. But so is the actual figure once outside of the package, like if it's the 8-bit link, but it scans as Mifa? Or like I guess the term that my brain isn't completely assimilated at the moment is the code bar. Like the UPC code says it's Mifa. Hey, there's Kid. And we got on the right character, okay. Because that's really weird. Either way. 16 plus million, Hawk. Wow. Haven't opened it up yet. Okay. That's because I wonder if it's like a Amazon thing, or maybe it's like a All right. And I promise, Turtle Club, we will be opening the gates in a short little while here. Talk some infrastructure. Nook, what do I have in mind? We want some bridges and inclines. Alright, and... I really don't like that one. I do like that one. It matches with the bridges we have over there. Alright. Then once we get the bridge going, we'll drop 50k on it, on this character, and then we'll switch out. And then we'll be able to open the gates, finally. Yes, let me imagine it first. I want to see how it looks. How much is we going to get just destroyed and wrecked? That's actually good. I like that. It gives us just enough space to move around. And since most people aren't going to be on the far west side, the fact that this gyroid's kind of blocking it off doesn't really cause me some issues that much. Sure, I'll help. And we're going to put in 50k. Bam. Donate. All right, that should. I'm pretty sure that I'm tracking everything that I need to track. Think we're good to get on the tune and to open up. And so far, guys, thanks for popping in so far. Man, Victoria, Hawk, Jim, DB Master, we have a number of people already in today. I hope everybody's week's going good. I know a lot of our viewers that are in school, their school terms are getting kind of an arcade action game. Oh my gosh, Hawk, that's cool. That's super cool. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Hawk. My week's been pretty, since work is no longer ongoing at the moment. My week's been pretty good. My tabletop RPG session last night went amazing. Got a couple of guys that have never played the game before, and they're puzzling through some stuff. I didn't have as much opportunity to play Animal Crossing as I was a little like, but they were good. All right, so, oh, what's with the Nook Miles? What do we got? Shop to it. Wow, we need so many purchases we got to make in the Nook store. Wow. I have a day off today. Hey, DB Master, that's good. Having some days off, even in a situation like we're in, where we're sheltering in place in a lot of places, and we're not really having the opportunity to do things like we would like. Just having time away from your workspace is just super important. Just super important to be able to do that. So again, guys, when you come on today, no picking flowers, weeds, or fruit, and we will explain that in a little bit more detail once we get to our little area that we're building our rock garden. We want some visitors. We want them from online play. Opening the gates now. Dodo. Code for friends. Bam. 2 N D P L. So it's going to be 2 November David Papa Lima. And anyone who wants to come over and visit while we're doing our work on the island in general is more than happy, if they're friends with us on Switch, to come over and visit today. Our store opens in about 45 minutes. We don't know what turnip prices are at the moment, but all right. So rocks. Rocks have some interesting little mechanics. So first and foremost, you'll see these like X's on the ground, guys. X's over there, X's over here. And we got this little weird kind of glyphy type thing going on the ground. We'll be moving it over just a little bit, but what this is just a way for us to be able to see things on our map. So on our map right now, If we pull it up, you can see two really important things. One, the little square cross that we got, and two, you can see the little weird circly thing that we made. And so the square cross that we got, the important thing to note from that is that of that cross, hey, it's Hawk coming from Altus. That cross, on the dotted lines of our map, there are 3 tiles on every single side of those dotted lines. So that cross that we made is mainly so we have a reference point as to where exactly on the map we're at. And the reason why that's important, we'll explain in just a few seconds here. We're about to see what Hawk looks like as he comes in. Hawk always has some interesting, not quite outlandish, but borderline outlandish stuff on. Normally the flower in the mouth, the real stylish flair. Always cool to see what he's got. You can say you'll be wearing something snooty today. Yes, that's a way to say it too. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Got the whole entire like Egyptian Anka outfit out. That's awesome. That's awesome. I think that is Anka's outfit. So here we are, right? So what we know from what we just went over is if you look here from this cross, and we'll kind of show you on the map again. We got this, see the orange little circle, guys, with our little pin? We are here. We are right in the middle of those 4 dotted lines because we're right in the middle of this square. It's the Supreme Lurker himself, Shadow. Welcome, Shadow. Hope your Friday's going good, sir. So these dig spots that we're digging right now, and again, just kind of a point of reference, you'll see that you can't see them on the map, but we have a dig spot in square B3, C3, B4, and D4. And so what I can tell you then is that one of the mechanics for rocks is when any rock spawns, what's with all the wrapped? Oh, Hawk! Those are DIY recipes, and I had an overage of wrapping paper, so we just wrapped them and thought, hey, people can kind of just take their chances of what they grab. Okay, that's good. Can't come doing work. You'll be on in about 30 minutes. Okay, no worries, Hydra. No worries. All right. So, rocks, when they spawn, they can only spawn 3 rocks in a tile. So that means if we're looking at our map again, in B4, we can only have 3 rocks. In B3, we can only have 3 rocks, etc. And so what we've done is, since we know where this boundary is, we know that anything lower than this line that we just walked across here is going to be in zone C3. So you can see right now I'm just right above C3. And so these 3 patches of sand are in zone C3. And these, or no, B3. These are in B3. These 3 are in B3. And these 3 are in C3. Hey, it's Hawk. Oh, Hawk's got some outfits, guys. Oh, I like the wand also. I like the wand too. Oh. And the greetings. Oh yeah. That's the one I saw you in the other day. That's probably the epitome of snooty there, Hawk. Is that. So that outfit right there, man. I mean, that's here we go. Here we go. Ultimate Prince and Pauper moment, Turtle Club. Let's get this for the stream. For the when I visit Anka's home. Ah, that's neat. And the normal. All right, let's go frame because we always want to date our frames. Let's go with dramatic. I think like we definitely have the dramatic stuff going here. All right. All right, so as far as the rules for rocks go, there's a few things that also have to be done with rocks, Turtle Club. Number one, a rock can actually grow anywhere that you're able to dig with your shovel. All right, so hopefully that makes some sense to you guys. If you can just dig with your shovel, a rock can grow there. So that means as far as pathing goes, in these sand paths, you can have rocks grow. In the stone pathing, no rocks. Brick pathing, no rocks. So anything that's basically in the hard stone areas, so brick, terracotta, archstone, stone, and the wood, you cannot have any rocks grow. Also, and I don't think we can put down a custom pattern while we have people here. Display on ground. Yeah, we can. All right. So it's Baby Yoda, and look, we can't do anything to Baby Yoda. So if you're using that as a template, if you're using any of your actual stuff, guys, now I can kick Baby Yoda, but I can't dig up Baby Yoda. So if you're wanting rocks to spawn in specific spots, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you don't have any other rocks in that area, because you can only have 3 in a cell. And the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you don't have any diggable spots in areas that you don't want to rock. Number one. Number two, the next thing is that a rock can grow anywhere that you can walk around. So, just as an example, weeds and flowers and paths for this, they all count as the same. So if you'll notice here, every single spot around this rock, I am able to walk, and there's a weed. So if you're wanting a rock to spawn somewhere, now let's say I didn't want a rock to spawn where this one's at, and I don't, you would want to plant a weed there. So like if I wanted, so see this right here, this sleeping bag? If that sleeping bag wasn't there, but instead, I can't move it because we have company over, but that's fine. If that sleeping bag was over a little bit, then that means that we would be able to expect that the rock wouldn't spawn there. So this also means that flowers, so see here, let's say that I was trying to prevent a rock from growing in this area, a rock would be able to grow in a few spots here. Oh, please close the window. We have an incoming Victoria. We have an incoming Norman, possibly, maybe Eric. Some people I haven't said hello yet. But I'm going to guess it's probably Vicky. The future egg, Vicky, from Beanville. Need to change up your title. Yeah, Digret changes her title like once a week. It's been the same since day one. Mine actually updated on my main account. It's Dad Joking Chill Soul instead of Legendary Chill Soul now. I need to like get some titles in this character. Sounds like an Eggman thing. Yeah, it does. It does. Like, wow. Dr. Robotnik, Eggman. It is funny. We had somebody on here when we first started streaming this in March that came in with like future ghost, and I was like, well, they're not wrong in most cases. Oh, is that a Pikachu hat? That looks like a Pikachu hat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So as far as rocks grow, you have a few things. When a rock gets put down, it's always going to be in a spot where you can walk all the way around. So if we were to be growing a rock tomorrow, this is where a place that we could have a rock grow. And right here, even though it's partially got some flowers around it, it's a place where rock grows. Oh, awesome, Hawk. Awesome. Wednesday when we do some island hopping, that'll be great. So what you would want to do, and this is what we'll be doing for a good portion of the stream while we're hosting people here, is we're going to be planting weeds. And if you look, now rock can't grow anywhere here because, well, it can't grow through the weeds. So it can grow through anything that's a path item that you can dig through, but you can't grow through flowers and it can't grow through weeds. You know, Kirby's real fun. The battle thing that I've been playing has been pretty interesting. I play it a little bit every so often. So with the weeds that we've planted, this whole entire peninsula here, we cannot have any rocks grow there. Now, there are a few exceptions to the can't walk around it rule. And those exceptions have appeared to be, according to some people, and I've not seen confirmation of it, but I will be operating off of that fact. But here would be considered a possible rock place. Even though I can't, if we were to put our shovel here, here is a potential rock place. Because even though we can't walk all the way around this, apparently because it's flowers above it, it would consider that a viable place. So we're going to be covering our whole entire island in weeds, basically. And the reason why we're going to be doing this is because the time it takes to do this completely outweighs the amount of time that it takes to do a few other things. Alright. Had Sahara over here. Got a little line starting with Sahara. The last thing about rocks. And we're going to get us an example here in a second, I think. If I can find myself a valid rock for the example. And we're going to shake us a tree to get us some fruit because we're going to have to undo what we're about to do. But the other thing about rocks is that rocks have to be visible to the players. Nintendo's got this really interesting play design requirement, and that's that players should be always comfortable and things should be security wall, monitor wall, nice. And Sandlot, ooh, okay. Well, I'll be buying both because I'm always buying things from Sahara. And let's see here. I'm still looking for a place for this example rock. Here. So this is a place we can grow a rock. Well, actually, that's not a good spot. Oh, here. You're getting lost. Alright, so this tree, we planted this tree after the fact. This rock right here, you would not be able to actually see a rock grow there. Because if you'll notice, me being able to see this rock in general is a bit difficult. And so that's the other rule about rocks, is that you have to be able to see a rock. It can't be obstructed by something obstructing his vision. And it's a little, so even though, let's say that this plant wasn't here, um, and this tree was, right where it's at, this rock wouldn't appear because Nintendo doesn't want you to have to continually mess with your point of view to be able to find rocks. They apparently tried to do it with weeds, but weeds were way too difficult because of weeds being way too small. Vicky, you said you're lost? I'm not sure where you're at, Vicky. So if you're lost and you don't know exactly where you're going, and I don't know where you're at, it makes it a little hard for everybody. You're okay now. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. Now we're going to hit up Sahara in a little bit. And once we get our stuff, we're going to start just basically carpeting the town with weeds. We have a considerable amount of weeds. And we're also going to be trading a lot of the plant growth with the hibiscus and the azalea starts and all the nice little shrubbery we have. Because the end result is we want to, by next, not this Monday coming, but by next Monday, we want to DIY bottle. Ooh, thank you, Vicky. I had not been wandering around for my DIY bottles. Let me go grab that. Do, 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 do. Pick that up. What do we got? What's in the bottle? Struck DIY gold. Okay. Learn it. Oh, okay. A rose bed. Oh, Hawk. I think we've got something in the ultimate snooty, man. Red roses, wood. Ha. Nice. A mush table? I don't know what a mush table is. Oh, wait. I bet you it's a mushroom table. Thank you for that, Vicky. Appreciate that. But so the end result goal is, Hawk, check it out. Go to our DIY table over here. Our Slime Memorial DIY table. Crafting. Oh, and it's customizable. I bet you we can color. Interesting. I know, right? I don't really care for the 2x2 beds, but they are, they are interesting. Mushroom stuff for autumn here. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool, Victoria. So we'll be able to pick mushrooms in the fall. All right. I'm kind of surprised that we're not getting a lot more. We have all this news coming in for like current stuff for this northern hemisphere. Made me a table. Also, the custom options are cool. Ooh, we need to go take a look at the customization options. Customize something. Mush table. Strange mushroom, red mushroom, yellow mushrooms. Oh, that is cool. Okay, all right. The mushroom tables are pretty spiffy, especially with some of the floors and the wallpapers we can get. I like that. I like the idea of like making my own Smurf village almost. I was a fan of Smurfs in my younger years. Still am. The movies weren't too bad. But the cartoons definitely did not age well. Alright, so we got another 25 minutes before everything. The bonus wall and flooring you got were highway flooring and blackboard wall. Okay. Fairy gardens around your island. That's a cool way to do that. I, for one, fully support that, and I'm now waiting for fall. Oh, Sahara! Some people let you get loose. That's okay. Hawk, do you remember what the rugs were? We're gonna buy some rugs from Sahara. We're gonna be buying the large rug. Now accept the money payment. 3 tickets are mine. Simple, medium black mat, and a botanical rug. Okay, is that what the large one was? The botanical rug was the large one. Okay. We have far too many things in our inventory at the moment. Okay, we are not prepared for Sahara action. Alright. I like the rainy day outfit you got there, Hawk. That's pretty cool. It probably needs like a rain hat, though? I don't know. Alright, so what else do we got? Simple medium, botanical rug. Okay. Oh, you can go ahead and sell those to Nook, man. I sadly have way nowhere near the inventory space to take them. Alright, so we're going to plant this tree here because we're making room for a lot of things. And we also have been trying to think of where we're going to line these trees out anyways. Alright. Can we bust rocks while you guys are here? If the cranny was open. Yeah, they're not open yet. They'll be open in about 23 minutes, sadly. Oh, we had already eaten our fruit. Okay, well, there we go. That was sad. That's what that was. Oh, wow. I completely sniper magged that. Okay. Alright, so... And that would be a tree planted, and then a space, and then a space. And then we almost shoveled Sahara in the back, which would have been bad. Sahara would not have been happy with that, probably. I love the little island between the two bridges. Thank you, Victoria. I was really happy when I did that. That was kind of a nice little thing. I was like, that's neat. I hope so too, DB. I would probably send the one you got back, to be totally honest, because that's a little... It's no bueno. Alright, iron nuggets. Alright, we need to go to our house. We need to drop some stuff off. And we can do this. Now, like, over here... So, just to throw this out here, guys. So, we can move all around these trees, but nowhere in this narrow spot here can rocks grow. So, we're not going to be putting any weeds down here at all, because there's no rock passage. Now, here, things get a little weird. But still, we can't walk all the way around this complete spot, but we can walk around this one right here. Good morning, Eric. How are you today, sir? We are open at the moment. You might... Oh, go for it. Go for it. Dodo code posting there. We're putting weeds in spots where we don't want rocks to grow, because we're trying to force a rock garden. And then we need to get to our house so we can quickly drop some stuff in. Bing. Do I have a favorite type of flower in the game? You know, I really do like the way the pansies look. Like a few of them there. You'll keep the ones that you haven't... Okay, that's cool. Well, at least it wasn't that unfortunate of a situation. Alright, We're going to put the dish drying rack away, keep the timer out for reasons. But we've got a place laid out, Eric, where we're going to be growing our rocks, quote unquote. And we've been kind of going over the things that are required about rocks at the moment. The last thing about rocks, though, so you have to remember, guys, that the first several things about rocks is number one, anywhere you can dig with a shovel that does not have an item on it or a plant growing through it is valid for a rock to grow. Anywhere that you can walk around in a circle like this is also valid for a rock to grow. Anywhere that's fully obstructed from vision, such as me hiding behind this tree, even if you can walk all the way around, per what we've read, rocks aren't permitted to grow there. So, and we'll find that out because we're not going to be planting, because of that, we're not going to be planting any weeds manually behind all these trees. If we find out differently, we'll be completely pasting weeds everywhere around here. Some major rearranging. Yeah, we kind of wish we would have done all of our town rearranging before we started doing our cross pollination, but life is what life is. But the last thing about rocks is that rocks can only grow one per day. So even though we're coming over here and we're bashing our rocks with our shovel, we can only have one of them reappear once per day. So we're going to basically carpet bomb the whole entire place with rocks. Now, a rock can grow here. Because again, we can walk all the way around. And that's why I was hoping to get those garbage bins ordered and in place, because I was going to put one in each of these places. But what I can do instead is I can simply plant a weed here. And because the weed's there, I can confidently know that there won't be any rocks growing in my villagers' yards. Because, well, except for here. So we have to plant a weed that people don't know have a whatchamacallit as well. Bertha is crafting peach surprise box. Okay, so she's still crafting it. Good. So if you guys want a peach surprise box, which I'm still not sure what a surprise box is, I need to make one just so I can get a better handle on it. But Bertha, she is in the bottom right house. She is currently crafting it. The weeds in America seem to be different. Oh my gosh, Victoria, I'm gonna have to visit your Australian place one of these days. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love the I love the thing that the smug people say when you haven't seen them in a week. It makes me funny. It makes me laugh. It just, oh my gosh. It tickles my funny bone. Ours are ours pretty, oh, okay. Hot potato cold carrot. Hello. How are you? Welcome to our family-friendly channel. My name is Mag Synchro with Convertible Turtle Gaming, and we are currently doing a little bit of rock gardening and also playing with our fans who have been a member of our channel for at least a week. We do have a Dodo code in place, but unless you're Switch friends with us, unfortunately you won't be able to join. Every Friday, though, we do open the island to anyone who's a Switch friend. And on most Mondays when we're streaming this game, we allow whoever wants to join as well. But hopefully you like some chill, laid-back gaming, because it's what we're really all about here at the moment. So we shouldn't have to worry about a rock in these places here. And we have several hundred weeds, in case you guys haven't noticed. We haven't been selling them to leaf. Thanks for that, DB. I appreciate that. And you're stuck and you can't relocate your houses and other buildings. Okay. Well, I know you did a lot of changes to your town due to turnip cells, Eric. Is it because of the way you retrofitted, like the town? Yeah, I've seen your island. You have quite the island. Your island's laid out really awesome, like with some pathing. Um, yeah, that definitely creates some unique challenges for what you have, to say the very least. Do, 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 do. All right, so I'm pretty certain that we can't have any rocks grow over here in Korok Man's koi area. Okay. Get something to do real quick. All right, Jim, no worries, man. All right, but here we definitely are going to be doing some weeding. All right. So a rock could be absolutely able to grow anywhere here. So we're just going to carpet bomb this place with weeds. And of course, it's rather unfortunate that we're going to wind up having to pick up all these weeds eventually. But I would dare say that once we do decide to open up the gates after a week, there's a strong chance that other people may want to come in and grab some weeds as well. You have one spot available on top of the cliff by the beach. Well, that's better than zero, but it's definitely, it's definitely not the ideal situation, to say the very least. So we're just basically, again, we're putting weeds down everywhere, and Digrat and Korak Man, they both have been informed that the town's not going to do too well in the town ratings for a few days. And that's my I guess my biggest sad spot, right? Is the town's going to look really, really bad for a little bit. There's no place to put weeds in this area. That's fine. It is interesting that we can break rocks. Alright. Okay, no place to put weeds there. But it's interesting we can break rocks way out people over. Alright, so... Don't think we'll need the weeds there, right? Okay. Pretty sure that's everything on Korokman's little house. He said he did some redecorating. Oh, okay. So he's got Rover's steamer trunk and superhero outfit boomerang that were awesome gifts. Oh, looks like he's got a stereo. Haven't been in his house. I need to tell him it's a little dark though. You have the cherry blossom lamp DIY. Um, is it this one? Because I think I've got that one on one of my tunes. Let's go to seasonal. Or wait, no, it wouldn't be seasonal now, would it? It'd be miscellaneous. I don't have it on this tune, but I think my main tune has these garden lamps. Yeah. All right, and this, so we can't have any rocks grow there. We can't have any rocks grow here in our little bitty approach. No rocks around there either. All right, cool. All right, so next is we're going to have to plant some weeds over here. This is the part that I've just been dreading about this, but I really want all my rocks in one location. It's one of those things, Turtle Club, that it's very frustrating for everybody involved. I know everybody likes to see what kind of adventures we get on and what kind of really cool stuff we do on this channel, and I am totally about that. Unfortunately, when I normally have some downtime, I just haven't had that availability like I usually have. So we can't have any we can't have rocks grow there, I don't think. But just in case, we're absolutely going to put all the weeds in there that we can put down. But as soon as we get all the rocks in one location, we'll have a nice little other point of interest on our island, number one. And number two, we'll also have a lot faster chore session. I mean, if we just have to pop in and we have all 6 rocks in one area, it's going to be over really, really fast. Yes, Victoria, you are correct. There are some things about placing the custom design, though. 2 things. One, and this is in my opinion, the most important. Right now, if I were to do a custom path, we would not be able to do this. If you see right now, we can't because we have company visiting the island. So the only way we'd be able to do what we're doing right now without weeds is by doing this, and then it would be a clear design. We can't make a design while we're here though. And then go here, and then this. And as you can tell, that would take quite a lot of time. So absolutely anything that you can't dig through is what you have to have. As we had pointed out that anything you can dig through, a rock can grow in. But yeah, so that's, it's, first world kind of issues, it's like streamer issues, right? With the time that I've got at the moment, this is the solution I was able to come up with. And I saw that coming up after a bit, potentially, because I was still in the process of like moving houses and towns and stuff. So while I was moving houses and towns and doing all that, I was spending time doing Nook Miles tickets to get weeds. Because you can get about 40 to 60 weeds on a Nook Miles island. And technically, these weeds here that were there, I can actually pick up. All right. And some of these flowers are in extra spots where they don't need to be, but all right. So all of that looks okay. Yeah. But yeah, the clear pattern is a real good way to do it, except for you don't know where you've put it down. So what I've seen people do is clear pattern plus, where they've put down the clear pattern and they put like a dot inside of it. I've been on a couple islands where that's been the thing, and it looks like if you didn't know that there was a dot there, you wouldn't know that there's a dot there. But if you do, it kind of is glaringly obvious, and you're like, ah. Presumably, right here again, a rock can't grow on the beach line. So as long as we have a beach line just 2 jutting out, we're okay. Here's our little black roses. They did produce gold roses from the watering can that Digrat and Hawk kind of double teamed on, so that's awesome. Things look a little weird over here from an angle perspective. I think this would still count as no, so I think we're okay. But like right here, we're just going to carpet bomb it just to be sure. Carpet bomb with weeds. Alright, and we need to put all the weeds down here. Wait, what was that? That was a pond skimmer that ran away. Ah. And if we do this perfectly, and you know, that is a loaded question. That is a loaded statement. That is a loaded lots of things. Perfect is perfect's the enemy of the successful sometimes. Yes, we caught a water bug. Okay. But if we do this perfectly, it's only going to be a week of all of the weeds. There's nothing to plant in this area. That's perfectly fine by me. Alright, so we shouldn't have to worry about here. It's Brooke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody broke their thing. Fishing pole broken. If I had to guess, it's what Hawk broke. Hey, Eric's online. He's probably going to join in the fun. Alright, and we're just about done planting all that here. Plant there. Okay, I don't think we're going to need it here. You caught 4 coelacanths and 4 oarfish last night. Oh, wow. Why did you bring 500k again? I don't know, Hawk. In about 2 minutes, the shop's going to open. And you never know what that shop's going to have. Hey, Sahara. I wish to buy a rug. I wish to buy the medium rug. All of her rugs are her favorite size. You're kind of poor today. I am, you know, I'm doing all right. Moving houses around takes a lot of money. It sure does. Yes, we want something. We want the wallpaper. Give us the wallpaper. May the tickets tempt you. And I always feel like I need to... How many bells do I have in total? It's a very low amount. I just paid off like 1, 2, 3, 4 different house mortgages across several tunes on 2 different switches. Did I already buy the small rug? I don't remember. Simple black medium rat. But I have like about 2 million across all my guys. If I had to guess. Maybe 1.5 million. 40k in total right now. That's not bad. I mean, that's just a good solid trading week of some turnips to start getting out of that. The shop is open. We'll be visiting our shop in just a second, Turtle Club. We want the small rug. And then we want the large rug. Ooh, I like the kitchen mat. You was rich from turnips though. Ah, yeah, I was pretty good on turnips. Thanks to Eric for that. We managed to sell our turnips for some really good prices, guys. In order to get all the two, yeah, exactly. That's why we're getting the tickets. We're doing it in the best possible way that we have found is 2 large rugs, 2 small rugs, and a medium rug. Made 15 million bells and tips. Nice. Nice. I long for the day when we're going to get a really good price on turnips. An open frame kitchen. Ooh. I'm going to have to go take a look at that. I'm going to have to go take a look at that. I sure do, and we already have one. Yes. Ah. Alright, we need to buy a wallpaper and accept the money payment. And we need to buy a floor. A sea monkey thing. Oh, neat. Your pockets are still full. Uh-oh. Alright, that's fine. Bye-bye, bug. We would like the floor, please. The kitchen is 140 grand. Hawk, is it the one that's like, it looks like an industrial, commercial kitchen? I think I already own it, man. I'll have to go look at my other tune real quick. But so we have, this is the floor that she is selling today, Eric, is the Sandlot floor. And her wallpaper that she's selling is the security monitors. If anyone has watched us on Unshelled, they know that that probably looks like Don't Feed the Monkeys. And so that is, oh, rip, rip. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Turtle Club. Oh. Oh. I am seriously wounded at that. I don't use the word triggered often, but that's a little triggery right there. Place that on the wall. I do like the white chocolate wall, but not for what we're doing there. Alright, and we'll put the security monitors. We'll just drop that for things. Okay. Alright, so we do want to see what the kitchen mat looks like. Okay, that's a little weird. And the botanical rug. Yeah, we're pretty not sold on like any of those yet. I kind of like the black rug. So the medium black rugs, which we only bought one of, we're gonna put in storage. So the rugs we're gonna actually sell. We're going to drop the monitors. We're going to place our ant model. 17 plus million bells and rising. Nice. Alright, so now we're going to be able to go and assess our stuff and go to our shop. Hello, Itsuki. But yeah, so that's what Sahara's got. The security monitors wall and the sandlot are the two that she's got today. I like the security monitors wall. I like the idea of some rooms that might be with that. All right, so let's head to our shop. And for those that are with us on our Switch, that is our Dodo code open for Switch friends only today. also known as channel fans, on this account. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Hawk. That one we have. Ooh, the gas pump, though. Ooh. 2,700 bells. We'll buy that. Bam. Easiest decision I've ever made for bells. Brian, Aquarium. Yeah, you can buy it, man. I'm going to buy these sea monkeys first. Bam. Yeah, I already have that in my catalog and in my main house. Finished off the cast master. Oh my gosh. The red snapper? Wait, what? That's the lowly red snapper. That's funny. All right. Time for the news. 131 bells a turn up. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. What are we offering? Well, Nook, we have the following. We are not going to... Alright, we're going to sell those rogues off. Hello, Alpha Alpha 2. Yep, we're going to buy those. Are you playing with friends, fans, or just anyone? Itsuki, it is fans who have been a member of the channel for at least a week plus. At the end of this stream, we post our Nintendo Switch code. So at the end of the stream, our code will go up. Every Friday that we're playing Animal Crossing, we open the gates to a Dodo code for people that are friends with us on Switch. We currently have a friends list on Switch of several hundred. We do a Dodo code. That way, only those people that are currently watching the stream are able to join in. We don't want people to lose their spot just because Lods of Emone. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so that's kind of the rules. What's that spell? Olods? I don't know. Yeah. So at the end of the stream, when we stop streaming about 9:30, somewhere in that ballpark, and right now it's just a little bit after 8, loads of money. Oh, okay. All right. I see it now, Hawk. I'm a little slow on the uptake, but probably loads of money. Yeah. But yeah, so we do that so people can actually send us a friend request. We accept friend requests at the beginning of the stream to make sure we're not missing anybody. Quite splendid. We already have the museum there. Restraint. We're going to get our fossils back so we can go ahead and turn around and sell them. Next week, though, I started Tybalt, and he startled Tybalt and he gave you a portable radio. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I wasn't sure how you could startle people, but that's... Can you startle them with the poppers? I feel like that would be like some negative reaction stuff, but... Oh, that's the other thing. I need to be on the lookout for a Plesiotel, because Diggerette told me that that's all she needs to finish her actual museum is a Plesiotel. So she was missing a Pachytel, and oh, you used a reaction. Oh, neat. Neat. Do I like Nate? I don't know of the villager named Nate. Tybalt's cool though. All right. Do 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 do. Oh, congratulations on getting that bass over there. Boom, 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 boom. My little handcart collection that's starting over here. Okay, so we do need to spread weeds. Here is not required, but definitely down here is required. He's a lazy bear. That's cool. I like the lazy ones. Hello, Cat Lord. Welcome to our family-friendly channel. And we don't need any rocks here because of the decorations we have. We won't be able... Oh, we do need some weeds here, though. So this is just the one weed, though, should be all we... No, we need two weeds. Because a rock could still grow there. I don't think we get rocks there, though. Boom, boom. Alright. No rocks can grow there, from what we're finding. Good. Chops. Yes, Chops is cool. I like Chops. He's a snooty pig with an awesome outfit. Alright. We're still good. We're still good. I think we still need weeds here, right? Yeah, Chops is pretty neat. I've got a list of like ones that I'm going to be paying for amiibo cards, but that's so far down the road right now of priorities in my life. All right, this is going to take so much weeds to fill in, but it's got to be done. He's the only person shooting stars tonight. Nice, Cat Lord. Nice. We managed to get 2 Taurus star fragments the other day. We were kind of happy with that. And then we found out that all we can make with the Taurus star fragments so far is like a bathtub, and not as happy, but still, you know, kind of excited about it. All right, let's we have 12K for Able Sisters, so we're gonna save for that. You've been able to get 2 of your dream villagers so far. That's cool. I've got 1 of mine right now, and that's Puck. So Puck is like one of my guys that I love. Marina? Digrat, my wife, she had Marina. She didn't really care for her. But, you know, everybody has their preferences. All right. 10 star fragments. That's cool. Gotta go? All right, no worries, A2. You making star stuff for your villagers. Nice. Marina. Oh, nice. Hello, Dragon Hunter 109. Welcome to our family-friendly channel. Do 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 do. All right, so this shouldn't be required to have anything. All right, and this we should have this all well blocked off because no rocks can grow here because we can't walk around them. Everything's good here. Collecting wands. You got, oh yeah, wands are fun. I got a few wands on my characters. So here's a weird spot. I'm gonna put weeds all around here, but we can't plant a tree here. So I would suspect that a rock can't grow here, but I'm not going to bank on it because I might be wrong. But yeah, we wouldn't have to worry about a rock there, but just in case. Well, thanks, Dragon Hunter. We want to make sure that everybody can come in and watch with their family. So we're not, you know, this is not for kids, but it's for parents with kids. And that's the way that I like to phrase it. Please close the window. We have someone showing up. Do 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 do. Or somebody is taking off for a little bit. See you, Hawk. Thanks for visiting, sir. We'll have the gates still open when we get to Able Sisters in about 45 minutes. But yeah, I've got 4 wands on my main character. Digrat got an iron wand, which is interesting. It's a pipe. I'm fairly jealous of Digrat's iron wand because it's the most interesting looking one that I've seen so far. Now I don't believe necessarily that I have to put the weeds here to prevent a rock from growing, because it should technically lose out to the no obstructed rock rule, but I don't want to find out I'm wrong that way. So, but yeah, we've got nieces and nephews, and we've got brothers and sisters, and we want our brothers and sisters to be able to like watch our stuff with their kids. And so we made a choice very early on in the channel that we were going to make this a family-friendly channel. And we also have grandparents and aunts and uncles that are I'm pushing 40, so you can imagine how chronologically advanced my grandmother is. Had a gold nugget once and your game crashed. Oh, Cat Lord, that's unfortunate. Um, the easiest way to get gold nuggets is with Nook Miles tickets. And what are the giant bears? Hey, Vicky, give me a second here. I will. It's called Giant Bear. That's exactly what the giant bears are called. Oh, you've only got Papa Bears. It's a DIY recipe, the giant bear recipe. So I'm gonna come over here so you guys that are not familiar with our island can see it. Yes, it's a DIY recipe. The giant bear takes a baby bear, a mama bear, and a papa bear to create, and they are ginormous. They are as big as a one-story house. They are just half the size of a two-story house. Yes, Dragon Hunter. On Wednesdays we do island hopping. Wednesday mornings we start streaming a little bit after 7:30, and we visit anywhere between 3 to 4 islands. We spend about 20 minutes on an island. We do some patronage on the island. We do some shopping, that kind of stuff, and we have a good time with it. Oh, we have to. All right, we're going to dig this up and move it. You need a giant bear now. Yeah, I was real happy with it. I mean the fact that they're that size and they're customizable. I know Victoria, you are really all about that customization. They have a bow that goes around their neck, and that's their customize, and they can be pattern customized. So, no, I wasn't meaning to spin my shovel into that flower. Ah, the original thought was we were going to carpet the whole entire island with flowers, but yeah, you only have a Papa Bear. Yeah, the you can get the giant bears, and it was not something that I was aware of. And when we got it, I was like, oh, this is amazing. All right, so all right, so everything here should be fine because of we've got a 3 spot. We got to plant a weed there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, when you think about it, right? This is a bear that's the size of Godzilla because the Godzilla purchase you can make from the Nook store, it's on the same size as it, and it's pretty cool. Hope it's not alive and evil. I don't think it's Freddy Fazbear. I mean, look at it. It's cute and cuddly. How could it be an animatronic nightmare? So, so I think we'll be okay there. All right, so we're fine there. Again, we don't have to worry about that. Poor kid. On my other tune, we have his lost item for the day. So he's not going to get his lost item for a while. Okay. Nothing to plant there. Oh, wait. Wait, what? The Cosmos shower does that? Hey kid, how's it going, buddy? Just got a loom from a floating present. Oh, nice. It sounds like you probably just started the game, Cat. Why not take a screenshot or picture with it? With the giant bear? Oh yeah, we've got a couple of screenshots and pictures with it. Um, we take lots of screenshots and pictures of this game, just as a reference. I mean, you can see so many screenshots and pictures. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Like, we have one from quite a while back where it was like the size of the house we had. Oh yeah, we play this a lot, Dragon Hunter. We've got it. I think I did the math on it again. We're approaching we're approaching 800 hours on Animal Crossing. Started 2 weeks ago. Well, Cat Lord, welcome to one of the best chill, laid-back games on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, to say at the very least. And it's also sometimes one of the most stressful because of the timing for stuff. But yeah, you will absolutely get going on that game, and you will be much like a lot of us, where it's like, now I shouldn't have to worry about behind the house again, but I want to make sure. I just want to make sure. All right. The only drawback to what we're doing, of course, guys, is people can't drop things on the island. People can't do a lot of things that you typically would do on the island. And we're not going to be able to advance our island stars from our 4-star rating to our 5-star rating. So we're definitely not getting any Lilies of the Valleys this week. But we plan to open Nick's Cranny and upgraded. Oh, interesting. So it looks like you're time traveling then? Because the only way you can have a Nick's Cranny is 30 days of gameplay. Oh, you already have opened Nick's Cranny and upgraded to a house. Okay. So you, sorry, I misread that. You don't have an upgraded Nick's Cranny. You just upgraded yourself to a house. Okay, cool. Cool. One of us. One of us. Exactly, Shadow. Exactly, man. Oh, so much to do. So much to plant. Okay, that rock will want to bust. And I bet you it's our money rock. Nope, no money out of it. That's good. Alright, so... So we need to plant still a weed here. Getting low on weeds. But I think I got enough to do what I gotta do, so we're still hoping for that. Oh. So that makes me think of an actual show I watched just recently, Turtle Club, and this is one of those shows that your mom and dad probably watched, and they probably will tell you that it's a show that you can watch a little later in life. It's a me, Mario. Hey, Mario, welcome to the family-friendly channel. Do 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 do. All right. So, oh, the hedges on your island have changed color for. Oh, oh, that's interesting. And no bueno all rolled into one. All right. So we can't. So we can have a rock there. We can have a rock there. We can have a rock anywhere here. Anka is crafting a bird bath. That's kind of scary. That's like next level intelligence for a cat, isn't it? I mean, if you think about what cats normally do with birds and other small animals do with birds, that's kind of concerning. Mario, we stream Animal Crossing typically Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On Saturday morning, we do Ring Fit Adventure. We're probably going to do tomorrow morning some more rhythm game portions on the Ring Fit, not storyline, because we're going to try to like alternate story and rhythm. I think that's going to be the best way to keep the exercise train going on that. As far as Animal Crossing, next week though, because of what we're doing with our town, we'll be streaming a different game. The plan right now is Pokemon Sword Shield for next Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But the week following that, which would be the week starting May the 18th, we'll be back to Animal Crossing. once Timmy and Tommy cornered you, they can do that. They're like little store detectives almost. They'll like completely bum rush you and put you in a corner somewhere. And it's really concerning sometimes. What TV show have been watching? Thank you, Shadow, for helping my brain focus as always, sir. We've started watching a show on Netflix, and it's on AMC as well, called *Halt, Catch Fire*, and it's for a kid like me who grew up in the '80s, and the first computer that I ever built was an IBM Personal 2 computer. It was really interesting to watch a show dedicated toward the rise and fall of companies in that very interesting first steps into the internet world. Um, and it's quite impressive to see how all of it goes with the story and whatnot on all that. What was I? Then there was a reason why that. Wow. Well, I had a reason why I was going with Halt Catch Fire because it was just really cool. Mario, we don't talk about a lot of people here, man. Um, Especially we don't recommend using people's names on this. So again, family friendly. We got some rules. No politics. No current events for the most part. You know that kind of stuff. Um, but but you know it's especially if you're using people's real names. We don't want anyone to. Yeah, that's how some creepy stuff can happens on the internet. Thank you, DB Master, for that. But it's okay, Mario. No worries, man. You weren't aware. We do have the rules for our channel in the description for the video. When we're streaming on our couch, which we're doing today, it's kind of hard for us to um, get a scrolling chat thing on the computer we're streaming from. It We can do static stuff, but our rules they take a little bit more space than the bottom of the screen allows for. Usually when we're streaming from our computer, we have it a little bit easier. And we'll probably, because work from home has become this really huge thing with my company, they're going to have us working from home. You think Cherry's coming to your island? That's one of the ones I would like to have on my island, actually, is Cherry. She's the big sister um, personality I think would be kind of cool to have. I have Tammy, and Tammy's not bad, but I don't like the bright yellow color. I'm not a fan of it in general, as far as colors go. Oranges, muted reds, browns, as far as warm colors go, those are fine. Okay, I don't need to worry about there. Do need to worry about this here. A lot of people have Cherry, it seems. She's kind of neat. I mean, her basic attire is a spiderweb shirt, which is kind of neat looking to begin with, and the fact that she's got like the eye coloring that makes her look like she has an eye patch. Your brother has Cherry. Okay. So yeah, Cherry's definitely one of the more popular animals in the game. I don't think she's an expensive animal though. If you're looking at I would like to have the animal off your island stuff. So they do shadow. Weeds take space, and they can be used for crafting. And there are the most important thing about weeds though is from a cost effect and getting rid of them. All you have to do is come up to and push Y. So when I go to removing these after we grow the rocks we want to, we'll be able to simply pick them up real quick. Bubblegum KK and Aloha KK. Oh, nice, cat lover. Whereas with flowers, and because these are being watered, am I going to show this? If you hit Y on the flowers, it picks up the flower, but it leaves the bud. So we don't want to carpet with flowers. We and you can plant weeds while guests are over. You can also plant quote unquote designs on the ground, but when you put designs on the ground, as we have mentioned a little bit earlier, it's a bad thing to reiterate. It requires several menu jumps to be able to go in and then place a pattern on the ground. Whereas for weeds, it takes far less time. Far less time. So that's the main reason why we're using the weeds for this. And we are so hoping that we're going to be able to do this the way we need to do this. And okay, and we definitely have to have a weed here. Cafe KK today. I don't know what songs I'm getting today. I have a few, and I don't think I can actually see the songs that Mother Tune has when I'm inside his house. I have one tune that's basically collecting all the music. Well, that is annoying with the way the fill pattern is. So there is definitely an issue with the weeds for how we're doing it on these edges. We might actually do that. I think that's the way we're going to do this. Because of things. We're probably going to square that off. Alright, Hydra. Well, good deal, man. Alright, so... white azaleas, pink azaleas, holly... Alright, we're going to plant hibiscus. Since we're going to have to be careful about how we're planting anyways over here, and we want to have a line of bushes over here anyways, this seems to be the way to go about it. And yellow hibiscus. Bum, 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 bum. Have an hour and 30 minutes passed already. Yes, DB Master, it's already been an hour and a half. It's time really just kind of gets away from you on this game. Custom Pink Park. Okay, how can you show your appreciation to me? Hydra, just a thank you, man. If you have any weeds, we are probably going to need a couple hundred maybe. I couldn't swear it, but it's very possible. What are these here? I don't think we have any of these. Because I think these are tea leaves and hydrangeas maybe? Are these hydrangeas? What are those? Alright, those are tea olive bushes, alright. So what are these then? Pink hydrangeas, alright, awesome. So I know this is going to make the whole pattern go off, but I think we have pink hydrangeas here, right? Nope, we don't. Okay, sad. Am I ending at 9 a.m.? Hydra, no. We'll be ending about 9:15, like usual. So after Able Sisters is open, the gates will close at 9:15, and then at 9:30 will be when we actually close everything. Alright, let's do that. Wow, Hydra, that's impressive number of fossils. Digrat needs a plesiotel. That's the only fossil quote-unquote need that I can think of right now. Orange pansy plant, put that there. The tulip we won't need. Okay, so I think... Alright. Okay, I got this. I got this. So we have done these hibiscus here. We're going to do some red hibiscus over there. But outside of the Pleasey Hotel, that's the only other fossil that I know for a fact. Oh, thanks, man. Really appreciate it, Dragon Hunter. But it's for your sculpture? Okay, no worries, Hydra. Most of future Animal Crossing game. Oh, yeah. So if you have a mobile phone, and you have the ability to put games of your choosing on your mobile phone, there is a game called Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. It's free to play. There is some microtransactions in it, so if you are not a fan of microtransactions, probably won't be a fan of this game. Oh, no worries, Hydra. If you need it for your sculpture, keep it, man. I'm not going to take anything from you that you have a need for. That's not what we're here for. Friends don't do that to people. And I consider everybody that's, watching here to be a fan. You have that... What was going on? Oh, uh, Cat Lord, family friendly, man. We try to keep any kind of crasser language to a minimum, man. Okay, you split your chat. Ah, yeah, that happens to me too. But yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Digret's my wife, so that she's a she. But yeah, I'll let her know that came from you, man. I really appreciate that, dude. She is so excited. She has like been only needing one fossil for like 3 days now. And between her island and my island, the odds of getting a particular fossil are pretty low. But I try to keep telling myself and her that. But she's like, man, it's just one fossil, and then I won't have to worry about fossils anymore. I can just sell them all. I'm like, well, yeah. Okay, yeah, that would be very helpful, Hydra, because as you can see, we're planting them just about everywhere. And if you want to plant weeds where there's no weeds, you guys can do that too. I have no problem with that. It definitely will. Many hands make light work. But that's right, I need to go plant weeds in my garden also. Okay. This part here is just going to be so many weeds. And when we talk to Goldie, when we talk to Isabel, not Goldie, when we talk to Isabel, she's going to be so upset with us. And I don't think that Wisp will de-weed a garden. He used to in GameCube. He used to de-weed everything. But I don't think he'll do that anymore. Oh, nice, Hydra. The Triceratops. Wow. Wow, that's interesting, Eric. We had a couple Triceratopses. I wish I would have known that you needed it, because we absolutely would have given it to you, man. We're planting all of our stuff. 200's a real good deal on turnips, especially on a Friday. Wow. I would dare say, Hydra, that if you have other friends that you play online with on the Switch, you might have some people that would be willing to or wanting to come over to your island today. He was getting everything else but the kitchen sink. Wouldn't that be funny if you could dig up a kitchen sink on Animal Crossing? I would find that amusing. I don't know if anybody else would, but I would. Alright, it's just about done. with this little section here. Coming now, what's the code? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, come on. Come on, YouTube. Be nice. There we go. There's the code. 214. Eric, that's a good price too, man. You had some really phenomenal prices this week, though. But 214 is a good price, especially when you're like me and have only like 131. And if you guys are coming over, the fishing's great right now because, well, the fishing's in the rain, and that's usually some really, really good fishing there. Oh, right. Oh, man. My eyes are starting to cross a little bit. Let's just put another weed there. I don't think I need one, but just in case. I do need to put a yellow hibiscus here. Boom. Let's combine these so my OCD stops screaming at me. Alright. My wife, who's sleeping right now, is who wants it, Hydra. So if you'll, when you first get into town, I'll meet you at the airport. If you want to drop it on the ground for me, I will absolutely pick it up. And as you can see, I pretty much don't have anything else on me at the moment. I do have the things I just bought from my shop, but I don't really have anything really to give for the Pleasy Hotel. So I don't know what you want for it, but if you'll tell me what you're wanting for it, we can definitely make out come to an agreement of some sort. You just need 20K bells to buy a laptop in your shop? Okay. I've got 10K on me. 12K actually. I might be able to, I don't know if I can use my terminal while you guys are here. I'm gonna check. Because I know I got some in my bank. Like a couple 100K. You can spare some? Alright. If I don't have the ability to get money on my bank, Eric says that he'd be able to help. So that's super awesome. Here comes the active lad Hydra from Hydra. Probably coming in with his blue hair and his Dodo Airlines shirt. Oh, still got the blue hair, but a different stylish, looks like a puffy coat kind of thing. That's cool. Just don't enter the hall. You only go. You can use the terminal while hosting. Okay, well, cool. I know there's some things you can't do while hosting with the gates open. All right, so let me go to my services here. Looks like someone else is on their way. I wonder how this is going to load. Okay, that's funny. Bing, 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 bong. You're coming back? All right. We'll just hang tight for a second. We will just hang tight for a second because we do have... Boom, 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 boom. We have Honk on his way. At you. Are you human? I would suspect you're human, but that would just be a suspicion. I mean, you're talking, you're playing a video game. You're either a really interestingly crafted AI that can converse with people, or you're ape. Oh, I wouldn't say you're ape. We have examples of apes here. Portable the second. Hello, Portable. Yeah, the music is really spot on. All right, guys. Eric's on his way. If you guys are fishing, just to let you know, he doesn't want to stop your catch. We have verbally said it. He has put it in there as well. And so just to let you know, if he comes in and ruins your catch, guys, you have been fairly warned. Portable, the game currently is available for friends of the channel. So that is anybody who has been watching the stream for at least a week. At the end of our Friday streams, we post our Switch code. At that time, hello Hydra, welcome to Shell Isle. At the end of the stream, we post our Switch code. People can then send us friend requests throughout the week. We'll accept them. We accept them when we're not on stream. We make sure that we don't have any pending friend requests Friday morning before we go live. And then that's the way it works. Fridays, we invite people only for friends. Mondays, we open the island for an hour, just an hour, and we let anybody who comes on that wants to come on. So the extended stream on Fridays, which is typically for 2.5 to 3 hours, is for those people who've been with the community a little bit more than 6 minutes. Hydra, we streamed a whole smattering of other Switch games. We've done Pokemon, which we will be streaming all week next week because of some of the restrictions on our island aren't fair to people. So we'll be back to streaming some Pokemon Sword. We have some things to do in Pokemon Sword, so we're excited to do that. We have streamed Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart, Stardew Valley, Ring Fit Adventure. We stream every Saturday. Yes, I appreciate that, Eric. I appreciate that, man. That's not something that I've seen anyone else do at the moment, but I think they could probably catch on. Will I stream Mario Maker 2? I've streamed a little bit of Mario Maker 2, Hydra. I'm not good at it, like really bad at it. So in general, when we're really bad at a game, like not struggling, but just, oh, we have more than a couple hundred K. Wow. I thought we only had a couple hundred K, so there we go. We need to withdraw. Let's withdraw 30,000. Actually, let's withdraw 50K so we can pay Hydra for his weeds and for his stuff. Can you take some hybrids? No, Hydra. If you notice when you first came in, it said not to pick any flowers, it said not to pick any fruit, it said not to pick any weeds. Those are the rules. Violating those rules will get you banned. We're trying to grow hybrids upon hybrids. We're trying to prevent rocks from growing. All right. So... We are at the front of the town, Hydra, right at the sign with the rules. Rules are very important to the channel. They are one of the ways that we can keep everything going and make sure that we don't have to worry about certain things. So 10K, 20K for the fossil, and Leaf will buy weeds, generally speaking, at 40 bells each, so we'll say 50 bells each. So we'll say 50 bells times 100, so 500, so we'll do 1K for your time with your weeds, sir. So 21K to cover your weeds and your fossil. Whenever you're ready, Hydra. Or not. second. Double checking this the right fossil. Hydra, you're going to have to let me see to make sure it's the right fossil, man. Alright. Please you hotel. Alright, thank you. Here is 2100 bell or 21,000 bells. Alright, and the weeds you promised as well, sir. Alright. Oh, thank you for the additional weeds. You're going to have to let someone on your island, unfortunately. Okay, well, no worries, Eric. I definitely understand what the situation you have with your island. How much does this game cost to get if you purchased it? Dragon Hunter. In the United States, retail, this game costs $60 USD. If you are purchasing it from certain discount chain stores, you can typically get it. Yep, that's the deal, man. We're done. Thank you. All right. I don't think he said anything else. Let's see. What did the chat log say? Yep. So certain discount outlets, you can get this game a lot less expensive. I can tell you that I got my copies at 50 USD each, and that was through a large retail chain. And I think, yeah, we're good there. We're good there. Don't think we have to worry about here, but I'm gonna drop plant weeds just in case. I know that some people have said that they've been able to get it for like 40 bucks. Canadian is in the 70s. Okay, thank you, DB Master. You pre-ordered yours. See, Hydra pre-ordered his. Some people that have been a fan of this forever pre-ordered theirs. With the fact that I live in a huge metro, and the fact that like Breath of the Wild I was able to actually purchase without any problems when it came out, just the Switch was the only issue. I didn't foresee any overall arching problems with not pre-ordering the game. But yeah, used copies you can probably find upwards of 40 bucks each, or downwards of 40. Except for when I had to go to the bathroom. Let's hang out, supposedly. So, and I think Australia, the price would be a little bit different also. I know Victoria's been here on the island, and she could tell us what the Australia cost was probably for her copy. Plant weeds here. This is why Digrat hates me right now, because I told her what I was doing, and it's making her garden with her one little golden flower. She doesn't have any black roses on her island, so she comes over here all the time to water mine. The other thing about doing this, guys, so we can make sure that our rocks go at specific places that we want them to go, is clearly we're not going to be able to cross-pollinate any of our flowers. 80 to 90 Australian brand new. That's not too horrible for a game in Australia. Earth is flat. Hydra, we really stay away from topics like that. Alright, so we got that. I wasn't trying to get into the bed, but it looks like, so this is what I was trying to show you earlier. If you're trying to just pepper your island with items, if you'll look here, this bed is in the middle. And so you can actually get one item to take up 4 squares by dragging it, and that also will help the rocks, because rocks will only grow in the middle of the square. So you can see here for reference that this particular cot that Digrat has by her house is 2 squares by 2 squares square, and she's actually taking up all that space with a 1 by 2 square item. If she were to move the lantern into the middle where that cot is, $79.99 Canadian. Oh wow. That's that's about right for the exchange rate. Yeah. Because people like to round it up or round it down because 9.99 is one of those things that people have found. um, do I have a mirror? Yes, there is a mirror in several houses. I've got a full length mirror in one of my homes. I have a gothic mirror in the other one. I think Korok Man has a vanity dresser in his house from Bunny Day. You're in my house. I've got two of them, so you'll have to be more specific on that. Let's see here. Digrat. Digrat's got a vanity in her house. Should you change it? See, here's the vanity in hers. A lot of your friends just bought for Animal Crossing for Switch. Yeah. Um, if you're in a house with multiple rooms, Hydra, you're going to want the upstairs room. So yeah, I'm pretty certain that all of the houses here, and my wonderful wife, guys, no touchy or Digrat stabby. That's all of her stuff. We try not to touch it because she is very meticulous about how she lays stuff out. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people bought Animal Crossing on the Switch and specifically got the Switch for Animal Crossing. It's nowhere near the other games for Nintendo yet. Like Legend of Zelda has actually outsold Mario's Odyssey, which is the first time that an actual Zelda game has kept pace with a Mario game, which is amazing. Breath of the Wild is outselling Mario. It's like Nintendo historic, guys. $11 million copies sold in 6 weeks. Yeah, the game is, the Switch in general is just amazing. Okay, we're gonna break this rock. So we need to go partake of one of our apple trees. I don't think we have to worry about that. We're gonna have to go down in there and plant some weeds. All right. And Digrat's got her notices posted pretty well. Clear. Oh, and that Oklahoma storm coming through, guys. Oh my gosh. Like, storms get pretty bad. Yeah, Hydra, absolutely. If you've got weeds, you can help put them down. For the most part, anywhere that you can put a weed, put a weed. There's some places we don't necessarily need them, but oh, I have them. All right, 1 second here. Let's go over to the sand so I can drop you a couple stacks. All right, drop, drop. There you go, Hydra. Yeah, just anywhere you can plant weeds, plant weeds. Because we need to carpet pretty much the whole entire town with them. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild was completely game changing. It was genre defining, I would dare say, for the Switch. And not only that, but it it makes me mad at Nintendo. We know Nintendo can do a world with a completely controllable 3D camera. Think about that, right? In Zelda, there is none of this. Oh, we have 3 camera angles, and that's it. In Pokemon, right? You have like no camera angles. So when people are like, "Oh, here comes Pokemon for the Switch," I'm thinking, "Oh my gosh, with Breath of the Wild being the graphics engine they're able to do on this thing, that's going to be insanely amazing." And then we wind up getting, oh, 9 o'clock, guys. Able Sisters is open. So for those that wish to visit the Able Sisters, remember, rules are very simple. When you go in, oh, I love that thunder. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's our money tree for the day. But yeah, it made me sad. It made me sad that the Nintendo games that we saw after the fact, we had like nothing close to that. And we still don't really. I mean, why have this beautiful graphics engine? Oh, me too, Eric. Me too. Why are we placing weeds everywhere? We're making a rock garden, Hydra Games. And in order to make a rock garden, you have to restrict where rocks can grow. Yes, Dragon Hunter, it's not exactly that bad. If you shake the tree, the bees will come out and chase you. And they're actually not bees, they're hornets. But as far as okay, we don't need any weeds there necessarily. We don't need any there necessarily. But when people are visiting your island, you can't be attacked. Anything that spawns a bug dynamically stops working while your gates are open and people are visiting. Right, I think this is the last little patch here. We may be done with all the weed planting we have to do. Alright. Okay, there's all that. And... well, there's only certain spots where you really have to have them Hydra. Um, but it took about 20 minutes to really explain where they had to be. Oh, the lightning and the thunder is amazing. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we want to keep that clear because that's where we're going to have our rocks grow at. Yeah, hornets. Yep. Oh, nice. Nice, Eric. I uh I have to have silence when I sleep. I'm odd that way. So like thunderstorms are really cool to listen to. I enjoy them for a myriad of reasons, but I'm not one of those people that can like sleep to the sounds of the Amazon or rainforest kind of stuff. I like the way it sounds. It's very calming. It's very relaxing, but I get really easily distracted by sound, and so I really just can't sleep to it. All right, there's no space to plant in this area. We're just kind of filling in the rest of the gaps. Okay. This is the other rock we need to bust. And gonna go decorate more. Okay, Hawk. No worries, man. That means Hawk's already gone through on your island. I figured as much, man. It means Hawk's already been to our Able Sisters, and he's posting images of words from where our Able Sisters are. So we're gonna go down to Able Sisters, and we're gonna check what's here. We're gonna take a small break from weeding. Love the thunderstorm though. It's I like the lightning and all that. All right, what do we have here today? A gothic dress, a really weird looking sweater, one of those interesting hats that I still don't remember how to pronounce. I'm not sure what those shoes are. Huh. We got the hair buns, the what I call the Chun-Li outfit because it looks like Chun-Li from Street Fighter. It's Hawk, possibly. Nope, it's Dude Hydra. Boom, 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 boom. And Hydra Games. Looks like someone quietly left. Oh. I don't know who quietly left. Okay. We got a disconnect, guys. That happens sometimes. Now that sometimes can happen when somebody puts down their Switch. You're going to have to pick up all those weeds sometimes later on. Yes, Shadow, we're going to have to actually pick up every single weed at some point that we put down. But only, it's going to be, so we're going to have rocks grow on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. No mag luck for today. But so next Friday, you'll help. Oh, thanks, Hydra. I know you and Norman will probably help. I'm sure that Hawk and everybody else will help out as well. Um, but yeah, once we have 6 days go forward, it'll definitely be many hands will make light work on that. So appreciate the offers, guys. Somebody went home. So the easiest way to see who went home possibly is just to come out here and let's just, what would you like to do? View another's passport. So Hydra's here. Um, Vicky's here. Eric's here. So it looks like Hydra wound up getting bounced. That's unfortunate. 240 eggs for Dino right now? Oh, that's unfortunate. Someone's on the way here. Okay. So it looks like it was probably Hawk who got booted a little. It happens sometimes, guys. Internet connections, as good as they are, it didn't even save. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so rude. All the things you bought. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. So that means like, yeah, we need to, Hydra, you and I will need to check our inventories also. Oh, oh man. There's a possibility that half the weeds I planted are gone. I hope not. I hope not. I'm thinking about that, Victoria. I'm thinking about making like an interesting game of it. Are we friends? We're Switch friends. All right, so let's check inventories here. Okay, I don't have. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it looks like the weed placement that we've done for the most part is fine, but my money reset, and I know that means that Hydra's items, so any items that exchanged. Oh man, I don't know when this last saved. You still have it. All right. Yeah, I figure you still had it. I'm going to my terminal to get the money back. So the game saves when people come on and off the island. And the reason why it doesn't autosave, Hawk, is for duplications. Yeah, the game committed cringe. It's ugh. So the reason why is because they don't want you to come over and drop an expensive item on my island and immediately remove stuff. Oof. Yeah, oof. All right, 1 second here, Hydra. I need to get your 21K back. You'll keep 2 weeds to help. I appreciate it. All right, and I'll just grab the Pleasy Hotel for my wife. And back to doing what we were going to do is we're going to go over here and check the clothing. But yeah, it's so people can't just drop something and then close their game right away and duplicate stuff.
It's really what it boils out to. Looks like someone's leaving. Okay, someone's leaving the island. Game PC or Android? Um, like I don't quite understand the question there. Like, looks like someone's leaving. Do 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 do. Console, matey. I think it's console. Yeah, yeah, we're on console right now, but it may be a little bit different question than that. I mean, technically, I'm on console and a computer because I'm streaming. Oh, no worries there, Victoria. Thanks for shopping. Thanks for stopping. I hope you're able to keep some of your items. The, I mean, every time somebody comes on, it saves here, right? It saves anytime somebody comes on and leaves. Yes, Nintendo Switch is what this is currently available for. All right. I think you should be fine to go inside, Hawk. Boom, boom, boom. DJ Hydra. I don't think I've got a one on this tune yet. Jokester Hydra. Haha. War Veteran Hydra. But yes, bye baby. I'm sorry. The name is not a familiar name spelling to me, but we play on official hardware wherever possible. All the tops here, open collar shirt, peasant blouse, biker jackets. Oh, sushi chef's outfit. All right. We own one of those. I think I'll get the other one just to be completionist there. Skirts, sweatpants, an Addis robe, which we have one already of. Ruffled dresses, knit hats, a Zap helmet, which we have. Mutton pushies, pacifiers, butterfly shades, everyday socks, and shoes. So those must have been slip-on loafers that we saw. All right. Yes, we're ready to make our purchase. We're not going to wear what we wore out. So not a big deal if you lost it. Okay. Well, that's good. We're going to close the dialog box. All right. So those that are leaving. New Horizons first got released in 20th March. Yes. Bum 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 bum. Hawk is going home. Safe travels to Hawk. And Turtle Club, we are going to be closing the gates at 9:15 like normal. And then the 15-minute timer to close the stream starts right afterwards. And at that time, everybody will be booted off the island. Because we have to go to bed. Because we sleep during the day. And we go to bed between 9:30 and 10. All my Sahara stuff should have saved, so we should be good there. It's just the weed placements that I'm really worried about. And I mean, over here, I don't remember if we even put. Wow, there's like. We're missing so many hundreds of weeds. Oh my gosh. At least we get to see the thunderstorm while we're out planting all of our stuff. And that means that the rocks that I broke rolled back. It probably means that the fruit that I've used is rolled back. I can't swear it, but boy howdy does that make me disappointed. I wonder if planted items. I wonder if it's just inventory. Maybe the planted stuff duplicated. I hate using glitches, but in this particular case, glitch prevention kind of like wrecked us. Alright, the gates are going to be closed now, guys. And the timer will be starting. Do do do. Boom, 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 boom. Closing the gates. Convertible Turtle Gaming is the best. Oh, Dragon Hunter, thank you for that. We know you have lots of different options for viewing on your streaming, guys. We appreciate you hanging out with us while we do our streaming. All right. And there starts the timer. Set timer for 15 minutes. Ready and boom. Timer started. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. So let's see where all we have gotten. You're the only one here. That sometimes happens, Hydra. I really appreciate you here helping me plant stuff, though, because I've got so much ground to cover that I lost, which is so disappointing. Oh. At least I'm suspecting that. Turned on post notifications on the channel? Well, thanks, Dragon Hunter. Sometimes YouTube is a little bit on the slow side for posting notifications, but we do try to stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings around the same time, right after work typically. We stream a little bit earlier on Fridays. No, there's another guy. Okay. Yeah, Eric's probably still here. Maybe not. We can check. Hydra, and yes, the responsible friend Eric. Yes, yes, it's very much like Harvest Moon. Very much like, whoops, wrong button. Very much like Stardew Valley. It's very grindy, monotonous. Much like Harvest Moon, you do have all the human-to-human interactions, as well as Stardew Valley. But unlike some of those games, you don't have all the farming and the choring in itself to do. There is a myriad of interesting mechanics, different individuals. Like unlike Stardew Valley, you actually can have people move out of your town and then move back into your town. There's this campsite here, this campground here is used for people to come and see your place as far as an NPC goes, and then those NPCs can decide if they want to move in. So we have a mouse here named Samson. Just got here today. Feels perfect for basketball. Are those right? Yay! Those scheduled times are right. Oh my gosh, we did it. We updated NightBot, and I forgot we did, so yay. But this particular mouse is what's known as a jock. So he does all sorts of like athletic stuff. And he talks about athletic stuff. He talks about like, curling and bench pressing and all that. I think this was our money rock because it like spit out bells last time. Maybe it wasn't. All right, so we have like several rocks we got to bust up too. I kept meaning to update it, and I think I took time out of a stream to update it on stream, so I feel bad for the people that had to watch me update it. Like, yes, like Agent Rolled the Penguin. Yeah, Rolled the Penguin is amazing. Welcome back, AA2. Did that mouse call me Pipsqueak? It didn't call me Pipsqueak. All the animals Shadow have catchphrases. Big talk from mouse. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But they have personalities, and the catchphrases play into their personalities. Eventually, they'll trust you enough to where they'll be like, I've been using this as my catchphrase, yada yada yada, but I don't feel like it does what I need it to do. Should I change it? And you'll be like, oh, thank you. Please change the catchphrase. And you can offer them some stuff. Like on one of my guys, I changed it to supposedly. Digrat changed hers to allegedly on one of her people. And so there's an episode of Letterkenny that we watched. That's a funny show that you definitely want to, ask people before you watch as well. But it's definitely got some humor to it. And there's a catchphrase that the guy has. It's allegedly, and there's an off-brand version of the catchphrase. It's supposedly. So it's kind of what we were doing for a bit. All of the weeds at Digrat's place. Oh my gosh. Plant all the weeds. But yeah, so that mouse's catchphrase is Pipsqueak. Alright. We got about 9 minutes left on the stream. I'm hoping I can get all these covered in the next, 10 minutes, because we started the timer a little bit late. But yeah, so they all have their own catchphrases. One of mine had the phrase "so it goes." And what's funny is they'll remember your catchphrases. And they'll remember you and your island if they move out and move to other people's islands. So it's very interesting how they'll learn stuff. Alright. Don't think we necessarily need the weeds here and here, but we kind of need the weeds here and here. Don't think we need it there. Alright. Don't necessarily need it there, but we definitely need them here. Alright. And skipping over... Oh, we don't have the other 3 apples. We gotta go back for the other 3 apples that we had. Man, a disconnect error just causes so many issues. So many issues. Turtle Club members, when you leave the island, please do so by using the airport. I understand disconnects happen. I understand that other things can occur. And, life is what happens while we make other plans. But we're hoping to not wind up having to redo all these. Alright, we need to get to our apple tree up here so we can grab an apple. And... Alright. Grab this apple, grab that apple. Alright. Eat. So we can go destroy those rocks. Oh, and grab that. And because we have to break those rocks so we can break them. Alright. What's the question, Hydra? I see you using the question emote. Alright, so over here we're going to have to drop all, we need to grab the twigs and plant some more weeds. Are you out of weeds, Hydra? Is that what's going? Nope, you still have weeds, okay. Alright. Over in this area, we're going to break this rock. I think this is the one that had the money in it. Yep, 8K. Bam. And then we're just going to plaster this with weeds. Okay. Nothing to plant in this area. All right. And we know that this down here, we've already put the weeds down the way they need to be. So they should be okay there. We really shouldn't need weeds in that area per se. So now we need weeds here. Everywhere but these little sand squares. And I know, guys, for those that are usually coming in here to watch us play a whole lot of neat stuff, today has been less than neat, and I apologize. I just haven't had the time to accomplish the things I was hoping to accomplish. So appreciate your Turtle Club for bearing with us as we craft our island. All right. Has been a fun stream so far? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Dragon Hunter. Now, yeah, we don't need the weeds in the sand spots, Hydra, but thank you, though. I appreciate that, Dragon. We know we try to converse with people, we try to talk with people. We try to amuse ourselves as much as we can to amuse others. Alright. We shouldn't need anything past all that, but I am going with the when in doubt, carpet it with weeds. And in a couple of weeks, guys, when we get back to playing a week from next Monday, or a week from this Monday coming, rather, it'll be interesting to let everybody come in here and just try to de-weed everything. Do. That was kind of neat. Hydra and I both put weeds down at the exact same time. Well, almost. It was like a millisecond or two difference from what I can tell. I'll leave Hydra there. Alright. And we got about 2 minutes left, guys, before the stream's going to close. So thank you to everybody who came in today to watch with us. Really appreciate everyone. We enjoy our community. We know that there's all sorts of manner of things that people can do to entertain themselves. We are, as always, just humbled that you guys have chosen to listen to me prattle on while planting weeds in a garden today as your source of entertainment. I really appreciate it, everybody. I really do. Look at what we've accomplished. We've gotten some weeds down. We've gotten some plants down. We need another weed here, I think. Kind of wish there was like a fly command so we could just fly over the island and just see all of it. Because I bet it's like really, really crazy. But yeah. Right. Back, I'm not sure what you're meaning by back, Hydra. But we know this is going to be probably another hour or two of our life tonight just to be 100% sure and 100% safe as to wherever we need weeds at. But we're okay with that. Need more weeds. All right. Well, Hydra, we're going to be shutting down the stream. So if you want to go ahead and leave so we can wave at you like normal, and Eric as well, we'll be just closing the stream down. We don't have time for everybody to plant the rest of them. But appreciate everybody that came in today. Immortal Hawk and DB Master who showed up to start watching, as well as Victoria. And then Shadow, our awesome mod and sponsor, who shows up for our streams. Really appreciate the lurker. Here's the last. We got somebody leaving. And for anyone who showed up that was new today, I know we've had some new faces show up today. Itsuki showed up, AA2, And Cat Lord, thanks for popping in. Again, at the end of the stream, we do show what our actual Switch ID is. So anyone who wants to send us a friend request. A gentleman named Mario popped up. Thank you, Mario, for coming in as well. Dragon Hunter 109, welcome to the streams. Thanks for hanging out with us today as well. And then at Portable the Second popped in, wanted to know if they could play, and then popped out. And then Hydra showed up, and Hydra was here, and Hydra's been playing with us. Really appreciate that as well, Hydra. Helping us with planting. And then Baby, who wanted to know what we were playing on. It was fun, even though you was not in for so long. No worries, no worries. You got a couple weeds left, drop them and go. Okay. Well, thank you, Hydra. Really appreciate that. Ciao to you as well. And thank you, everyone who showed up today. We'll be clapping. We have somebody who's going out. We'll be able to see as Hydra takes off. Wow, there was a little bit of lag there. Oh my goodness. That's interesting. That's interesting. So usually the internet's pretty good with this game, guys. Ready to wrap things up for now. When you see that message, that means that you know your island is empty. We're gonna go get the weeds here, and we'll be doing some weeding on ourselves. We'll probably be on our main tune. But Turtle Club, really appreciate everybody who showed up today. We're going to go ahead and be signing off and having ourselves a good night. Everybody that came in today, thanks for coming in. Have yourself a good morning, a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club. Of course, as always, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and wash your hands, guys. Take care.